What is a fan? I'm Steven Shomler. You're watching Spark to Bonfire on Shomler TV. In this episode, I'm going to teach you what is a fan. I did a companion video, It's Okay to Have Fans, because I regularly will be working with clients and tell them that they're going to figure out their branding, they're going to figure out a marketing strategy, and they're going to tell their story in social media to build their fan base and care for their fan base, and I lose them because they feel uncomfortable having a fan base. They feel awkward having fans. And in the video, It's Okay to Have Fans, I tell you why it's okay to have fans and give you some hope there. The other thing that is important, I think, is for you to know what is a fan. If you know what a fan actually is, it kind of takes some of the mystery out of it. So here's what a fan is. A fan is someone that likes your thing. If you're a brewery, my friend Bolt Minister owns 5440 Brewing. If people like beer or brewing, they might like Bolt's business. Now, if someone's not a fan of brewing and they're not a fan of beer, they don't even care about 5440. So first thing a fan does is they like your thing. Secondarily, they like your take on your thing. My friend Down Solomoni has a food cart, Burger Stevens. Get there fast because I predict soon he'll be a brick and mortar restaurant. But his thing is two things actually. He's a food cart that does burgers. And when I eat a Burger Stevens burger, I'm eating his take on burgers. And I know when I'm eating a Burger Stevens burger. They're amazing. When I go to 5440 Brewing and I have a beer that Bolt has brewed, it's his take on beer. And he does his own different take on beer that comes out of his story and his journey, what he likes about beer. A little bit of cross-marketing. You can go to portlandbeerpodcast.com and you can find the Bolt Minister episode and find out exactly what his take on beer is. But a fan is someone that likes your thing, they like your take on your thing, and number three, they like you. If you've ever met Bolt Minister, you'll fall in love with him. He's one of the greatest guys, he's a wonderful person. But a fan is someone that likes your thing, your take on your thing, and they like you. So when you're doing your social media, put a little bit out there of yourself personally so they can kind of get to know who you are. I teach brewers often. I encourage brewers to tell their story so they can build a fan base and make it easier to make the leap to someday owning their own brewery. Perfect example. A friend of mine, Mike Hunsaker, wonderful guy, Grains of Wrath Brewing now. When I met him 3 years ago, I met him at Collabo Fest at Base Camp. I walked up to him. I started bothering him. I just liked him. And I said, hey, are you on Facebook? No. You on Twitter? No. And I stood around for about a half hour just irritating him, asking him, and he's not going to do it. He doesn't want to do it. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. I said, do you ever want to own your own brewery someday? His eyes lit up. I said, if you do, you need to start telling your story and build a fan base. And so that's true for brewers. They feel a little awkward about it, but you need to tell your story, build your fan base. And so here's what I teach people if you're a brewer, and this applies to you. Talk about your beer. If you also like barbecue, talk about that. Maybe you like baseball, maybe you like handcuffs. Put 3 of the 4 on Facebook. Leave that 4th one off. But put a little bit of you out there. You only have to tell people what you want them to know. My fans think my whole life is on social media. There are lots of things that I do that are not on there at all. That they don't even know happened. But put a little bit of yourself out there so they can get to know you and so that they can decide whether they like you. All a fan is someone that likes you, likes your thing, likes your take on your thing, and they want you to succeed. And they want to cheer you on. Last thing I'll tell you, fans want to know. Fans want to know what's going on. They want to know what you're up to. They want to know what's happening. When my friend Bolt Minister shares something on the Basecamp Brewing Facebook page and he starts talking about the new beer they're brewing or the new event they're having, I'm excited for him because I like Bolt. I like his take on beer and I like beer and breweries and I want him to make it. Fans want to know. Think about the last good movie you saw. I just recently saw Wonder Woman. I absolutely loved it. And as soon as it ended, I wanted like the sequel right now. I wanted the next step in the story. There's 3 elements to compelling story. If you go to my video, 11-word branding and marketing seminar, I'll teach you all 3 of those all 3 elements of a compelling story. But the third one is an ongoing journey. People want to know your ongoing journey. I want to know the ongoing journey of Wonder Woman, and I'm excited that I don't have to wait for the ongoing journey of Bolt. I just go to his Facebook and he shares it with me. So don't feel weird about having fans. Just know what a fan is. It's someone that likes you, that believes in you, that encourages you, that cheers you on. And here's the cool thing. The more you tell your story, the bigger your fan base will get. And the bigger your fan base will get, fans start out kind of just passive fans. Eventually, some of your fans become passionate fans. Passive fans, when they see you in their feed, they like it. Passionate fans will go to your Facebook wall and like your stuff. They don't wait. They go there to find out what's going on. And passionate fans will share your story and help you succeed. I'm Steven Shomler. Get comfortable having fans. You're not going to succeed without them. I believe in the beauty of your dream. Go live the life you imagine.